Cut your arm off with that, you son of a bitch. No Gojira, a little taste of what's to come Saturday night. Do our metal show here. It's called 2 Hours to Midnight. All-Star Weekend, so there's no Cavs game, so we are free and clear to get going around 10 o'clock. I'm going to send this one out as a request for Mary.
I could never request this.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the amazing strains of Gojira. From Southwest France, by the way. You would never, ever request that.
No. Why would I request that?
How's the sweatshirt? Because you have phenomenal taste in music.
I am so annoyed. I am so tired, and
how did you get dressing on your?
week.
How did you get dressing on your shirt?
Because I got an Italian sub today as a little treat for myself because I haven't been able to taste anything all week, and my taste buds finally came back. So I was like, oh my god, you know, it sounds so good to have that I can finally taste something is an Italian sub. And then I went to go have a couple bites of it in the break and dripped all over my goddamn shirt. And it's oil, dude. It's not coming out.
It's not coming out.
Not coming out.
Yeah.
You got that oil stain now.
What time's your show?
Mad. 7. I'm hosting. I do not have time to go anywhere or do anything before the show because it's a 35-minute train ride to the show.
Can you find like a...
I'm sure there's an iHeart shirt around there.
Like a bodega hoodie?
They don't have bodega hoodies.
Says
They
go
have-
Mets.
What about the club? If you're at the club, do they have any
I'm going to see
hoodies?
if maybe they have a hoodie or something. I've never seen anyone wearing shirts that said, like, the stand on it. They always just have, like, everyone's just in all black.
Mm-hmm.
This happens every time. I'm just going to stop eating before I have shows.
Yeah, if it happens every time, you think you'd figure it out.
Last time I
You gotta take your shirt off.
early so that I could go home and change because I spilled a pop all over myself.
Why are you...
Stop
Whatever
eating
the Cleveland accent, whatever it is just in that sentence. I had to go home early because I spilled a pop all over myself.
Oh, that's what it was. So annoyed.
You need a
Like,
bib at least.
I already haven't been. I feel like crap. I'm tired. I'm like.
This is the
I have
cherry on
no
the sundae,
energy.
isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you don't have like a T-shirt on underneath it?
I do, but it's 30 degrees outside.
Well, so you
Take it
can,
off when we get on stage.
but you can wear that to the club, and then
Sure.
when
Yeah,
you go
I
on
can.
stage, you can just go with
Just
T-shirt.
be freezing cold.
What color
And
is the T-shirt
black,
underneath?
But I have green shoes on.
And you know
That's
what the
fine.
hell does that have to do with
They
anything?
don't match.
Oh my
Black
god!
goes with everything. That's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's a WMMS Buzzard shirt, so it's like black and yellow and red.
No, that's
The
fine.
only color not in this shirt is green.
Well, turn that
Yeah,
inside out.
but it
and
looks
wear
better than a big old stain.
You know what happened? I bet that
What?
oil seeped through to the MMS
It
T-shirt.
probably did, and then I was friggin'. I'm trying so hard not to swear.
I know.
was scrubbing it with a shout wipe that didn't do anything except make my shirt more wet.
You think people are going to care that you're up there in colors that don't match?
No, but I specifically wore these shoes to match my
Understood, but you
sweatshirt.
also specifically spilled Italian dressing on your shirt.
I would say
I'm
embrace
so
the suck.
annoyed.
Just tell them. I think they'll probably think it's a funny story.
Yeah, but then where do you go with it?
Yeah,
Well,
then
just-
There's no payoff
Then people
to
just
it.
look at it the whole time. No,
yeah,
that's
Yeah,
that-
then
now
they're
they're
listening.
distracted when
Yeah.
she's trying to make them laugh.
What kind of bra do you got on? Can you just
I'm
go?
not taking my clothes off on stage.
I mean, it worked for Natasha Leggero. Nobody knew who she was until she poured them out.
You're right.
Yeah, dump them out, Mary. Make a name for yourself. Dump them out.
That's how you do it.
Dumpers.
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 Not dumpers. Sloppers.
Dumpers, sloppers, same thing.
Carell and the 40-year-old virgin over here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like giant bags of sand.
Yeah. just
Dumpers.
Like sand.
I just don't understand why I'm like this.
You know why you're like this. It's
I
Like
don't know.
what?
your DNA.
Clumsy?
Yes.
What-
And it's,
okay,
I'm
well-
only clumsy in the most inopportune times.
Well, then don't eat or drink in an inopportune
I'm
time.
hungry. I'm not going to be able to eat again until I get home at 9:30. So I
Yeah.
wanted to have something in my belly before I go on stage so I don't feel sick or faint or nerves.
How was
you know
the sandwich,
what I mean?
though?
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, I think just take that, just wear the T-shirt on stage. When you're not up there hosting, just put the hoodie back on to
So
stay
take
warm
my
in
hoodie
between.
on and off every 15 minutes to take people on and off stage.
Oh, yeah.
You see why that's annoying?
Everything.
Yeah, so I didn't say it wasn't a little bit
It's
annoying, but it's not
inconvenient.
that bad.
You also haven't been sick all week. I can't breathe. I'm tired.
All right. She doesn't want solutions. She
This
I
is
don't
well.
want solutions.
This is the cherry on the sundae. She's already. I understand. I mean,
I'm sorry. I just want it.
somebody said squirt lighter fluid on it and then wash it. I
Lighter
don't.
fluid? Where am
I'm
I going to
just-
get lighter fluid?
She's not worried about the spot in general. She's worried about it right now. She needs to get rid of it
Yeah,
now.
I'm not worried about it not coming out later.
Right.
And you know what's so funny is that my friggin' backpack weighs 30 pounds when I carry it every day because I leave my house at 11:30 and I don't come home until 1 in the morning. So I have to have everything for the day in there. So today,
She's doing the Baton Death March on the way from the club to her home.
today I had this bright idea where I was like, oh, I just won't bring my purse. I'll only bring my wallet. That way that'll alleviate a couple of pounds. And you know what I have in my purse? A Tide to Go pen that has detergent in it that probably would have gotten it out.
I don't know about that. That's a pretty big stain.
With oil
No,
too.
it's wet. It's mostly wet. Once it starts to dry, you'll see like there's darker
556.
spots
Mostly
where
wet.
the oil is. And then the other part is wet around it from rubbing.
556.
It
It's
doesn't
an
matter.
embarrassment of
Nothing
riches.
matters.
People came all over me.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, and now I have to go be funny.
This has been pretty funny.
It's not going to make you any less funny, Mary.
I am not in a headspace. to
I
jokes
know.
Right now. I'm
I
just
know.
aggravated.
Before the oil even spilled, you were in a bad mood.
I wasn't in a bad mood. I'm just tired. I can't breathe out of my nose, and
L-
that's
How about
incredibly
this?
frustrating.
Let's choose the nuclear option. Pour oil all over the rest of the shirt so it looks like a
No,
pattern.
I like this shirt. I don't want to ruin it.
It's battle conditions, man. You got to make difficult decisions.
No. Not gonna
I mean,
purposely ruin my
what
shirt
did
'cause
you
I'm an
learn
idiot.
yesterday? Things don't start on time. So
No, I'm the host, though.
right. So what I'm saying is, you can find something to wear on your way to the stand. I think there's got to be
Just start eating
something.
granola bars when you're hungry. How
You're
about
in-
that?
New York City. There's got to be a place you can buy a hoodie.
On the way to a
Right,
show.
but then that, you know what that also means? That I have to spend money on a hoodie. I'm trying not to spend $100 every time I leave the house, and that's impossible. All I wanted to do today was taste a sandwich. That's it. That's where. Do you understand how
And now
low,
you just and now you have to taste your shirt.
You
how
can deconstruct it
low
next
of a
time.
bar that is?
So you all right?
All I
look at it this way.
wanted was
You got
flavor.
to taste a sandwich.
And so did my shirt. And
Yes.
that's so frustrating.
Yes. So you did accomplish the one thing
bar
you
is
wanted to
so low.
accomplish.
How
I don't know why you're mad. You accomplished your goal.
not to
Yeah,
pro-
and it didn't come with. It's got strings attached. It
Not-
can't just enjoy a salty, delicious sandwich.
not to prolong the agony.
That was almost another one.
Not to prolong the agony. How were you eating the sandwich that it squirted onto your shirt?
Do you know what an Italian sub is?
Of course, I've had many of them. I've never.
So the meat
you
itself.
you like lean your head over the wax paper or whatever they wrap it in because you know something's gonna happen.
I thought I was doing that.
Oh.
It's not like I set it on my breasts and was eating it with my neck like an otter.
That's why I was asking. Never use your shirt as a napkin was what I was trying to say. All right, that's what I wanted to clarify. Well, one night you're laying under your desk taking a nap. Next night you just put your sandwich on your chest and you eat it like pound cake in bed.
Yeah, I don't care. I get stuff all over me all the time.
Yeah, but that's at home and you don't have to go anywhere and host.
Well, stop having so much stuff to do.
Could you wear your shirt backward?
No, it's a hoodie. Then the hood will be on my face. Who am I, Kanye? I'm gonna cover my face. up
No,
while I
you
go
don't
out there
put
and
the
try to
hood
talk?
up. It's just down underneath. It looks like a cowl.
Mm-hmm.
And then you fill that with club popcorn. And then you do the thing where you stick your tongue down in it when you want to.
Yeah.
No, make it look like a cowl.
No.
And you go, maybe I might look weird to you guys tonight. Guess what?
You got your coat too, right?
Yeah, that's great. Just
Go
wear
up there
a
in a
winter
coat.
coat zipped all the way up.
Guys, I'm really cold in here
I
tonight.
think I'm a homeless person.
Right. Oh, God. There really is no good solution.
There isn't.
With the brief amount of
There's so
time you
many.
had, there's
You
no
guys,
good
so many.
solution. Nope. She's up against it.
Do you know any comedians on the show?
Yeah, Joe List, Dan Soder, Francis Ellis. This is like the most famous lineup I've hosted.
Right. People
Right,
she
okay.
doesn't want to be greasy in front of.
Or that I don't want to ask for their clothes.
Hey, Dan, can I borrow a shirt?
Dan, bring me a Billions hoodie to wear.
Yeah.
Person who's been on HBO, can I have your clothes? Like,
Hey, this is how you build relationships. This is you. People want to help you out.
You have a
It's
funny
gonna be good,
anecdote.
yeah.
Hey, Joe, remember when I borrowed your sweatshirt because I got
right, she's not-
Italian dressing all over my shirt?
This is not a slight on Mary. She's not going to fit anything Joe List has.
no.
He's the skinniest boy.
He's a slight young
Yeah.
They're all
man.
tall. Joe List, Francis Ellis,
I would just say because Joe List is so
Dan
goddamn
Soder,
skinny,
Right.
though.
but they're all
Soder's
like
super
6'3".
Yeah.
Yeah, your shirt would come down to your knees.
Mhm.
Mike in Parma just wants to point out, Mary, please think about the people of East Palestine. Their spill was much worse than yours.
Okay, whatever.
Hey, listen, it's
Put
perspective.
things into perspective.
It's always good to
Careful with that water.
Mm.
It's always good to maintain perspective. Well, that's no good.
Yeah, well, that's where we're at.
Well, maybe it'll
No.
May-
It
maybe
won't.
maybe you should just pack a bib when you go to work.
I'm
Pack
trying
a
to make
bib.
I'm trying to make my backpack lighter.
I didn't say a lead bib.
Like an X-ray bib.
A bib, yeah, like you're getting you're
Yeah,
at the dentist. No, like
or just like a little plastic bib.
yeah,
Like you get when you go to a seafood
lobster
restaurant.
bib. So that when you're eating, something gets on you. Obviously, that doesn't help with this
I
situation.
sent a picture to Brian, and he goes, "What is that?" I was like, "Italian dressing." I'm so annoyed. And he goes, "It's not that noticeable." I was like, "Brian, you're such a liar." Like,
Well,
it's
it probably
pretty
wasn't in the
huge
picture, but like
thing.
right in front of you, he would
Yeah.
notice. Yeah.
Or on a stage with a spotlight on you.
Mm-hmm.
Go ask the Z100 dude if he has a top in there. Hey, any Z100 swag I can
don't
wear at
wanna
my show?
borrow people's clothing.
I Heart New York. No, like in the
I'm
promo
new.
closet. There's
I
probably
don't
like a
think they have
jacket.
that here.
What?
They have
There's
a promo
different
closet.
floors. Remember, this is just the floor where the radio studios are.
Oh, you mean not on
People
that floor?
don't
Yeah.
come here.
And she doesn't have access to those other floors.
Right.
Remember, she has to sneak in to get the food.
Gotcha.
See what I mean? I'm sneaking into getting food. I'm asking coworkers for their clothing. Like, I'm gonna get fired. I'm sleeping under the desk.
Can you DoorDash a shirt?
You probably can in that city.
Uh,
You could probably get somebody to buy you a shirt and meet you at the stand.
I don't want to spend.
she
any
doesn't want
money.
to spend the money. Yeah.
My Italian sub was already $15 today.
Is your roommate doing spots tonight? Have her bring a shirt out to you.
Do you under? Okay, Alan.
I'm
don't
just
live-
spitballing.
No. I appreciate it, but I don't live in Cleveland. It's not as easy as her getting in her car and driving
No.
15 minutes.
Well, I didn't know
It's
if
a
she was.
45-minute train
I
ride.
didn't know if you guys were both going to be doing spots at the same time.
No.
Like she'd
Might
already
happen to be out.
right
Yeah.
happened
She's
to be.
at home. Well, and if she happened to be out, then what? She'd go find me a shirt and hope
No.
it fits
No,
and
if
bring it
she's-
to me.
I meant if you guys were going to be doing shows at the same time,
My
and
show
maybe
is in 57 minutes.
maybe she hadn't left yet.
Mm-hmm.
She is not happy.
I don't blame her. I understand. If I had to go do something, oh God, what did I do? It was a couple of weeks ago. I had an appearance or something somewhere, or it was a photo thing, and I spilled on my shirt. I was like, God
Well, you
damn
just
it!
not spill on your shirt. Remember when you said that to Mary?
How were you eating that thing?
Mm-hmm.
I was
just
laying on
spill
my
a
back,
quarter
and
of
I
a
was
bagel
eating.
anyway.
Yeah, I was eating ramen into my mouth,
Raymond.
ramen noodles. Alan, why do they call it dressing then, huh?
Good one. I'll open with that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that does suck.
I think the best thing to do, I know it's annoying to put your hoodie back on and off, but it's a good shirt. That MMS shirt's a good shirt. You look good in that shirt. And just roll with that t-shirt. And maybe the club always cold?
It's not warm. No place here except my apartment that's 77 degrees.
She had an
That's very
85 at
warm.
home. She goes from 20 degrees to 90. The windows are all fogged up.
Yeah, host pays good though.
Yeah, that's a good point, too. Perspective. The Exxon Valdez was way worse than this. I don't know. The sandwich was not capicola and areola. I don't think that's even that's not a real
No.
sandwich. Now they're just cracking wise.
Now they're just being
They're
mean.
cracking
now
wise.
They're teasing.
They're joshing around. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's no
Well,
good.
what are you
That's
gonna do?
terrible.
So that's where we're at.
Okay. 57 minutes. No way to know what
55
time that show
now.
starts.
55 now.
Oh, God. Oh. I mean, you were going to go.
I'll be at High and Dry tonight, freshly showered.
I mean, with respect, Mary, you are going up to perform in a hoodie.
Yeah,
so
but it's like a nicer hoodie. It's
Is
not
it?
like a it's not like just a pullover high school cheerleading hoodie. It's like a $55 sweatshirt.
Tell
Like,
them
it's
you're an Eagles fan and they come like that.
stained.
Stay with tears.
Cheese steaks. Yes. The cheesesteaks could not be higher for this show, ladies and gentlemen. And all right. I mean, boy, I think I speak for all of us here. We really wish we had a viable solution for you. But we don't.
Stop being a dumbass. It's so
Are you
simple.
talking to yourself or me?
to me?
Oh, I mean, it could apply to me too.
It's everything's fine. Doesn't matter.
That's what it
Doesn't
sounds like
matter.
to me. Listen, that's what it sounds like to me. That's the vibe I'm getting. Everything's fine.
It literally doesn't matter. It's just annoying.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna be fine. I Brian texted and was like, "It's not that bad." I said, "Brian," and he goes, "Okay, it's really bad." I was just trying to make you feel better. I was like,
Yeah, of course.
It's all
That's
I
his
can
job.
see.
I know. I was like, "Listen."
That's very nice of him.
Yeah.
He's lying to you, and you know he's lying.
But you are wearing a necklace that says pizza on it, so I feel like everybody like, oh, this is her thing.
Is that what it says?
She's the sloppy
necklace?
pizza lady.
It is my favorite thing is pizza, so I bought myself a pizza necklace. But that doesn't mean I should be a mess. And what's the point of a shout wipe? That's what I want to know. Shout wipes. I used a shout wipe, and the stains are still there.
Oil's
you got-
different.
you got
Oil's
two.
different.
I got 4.
Oh yeah. Oh
There's a little
jeez.
one
Yeah.
up here, and then there's 2
That's
big ones
bad.
and a 4th one at the bottom.
Oh,
Yeah, that's real
I
bad.
thought it was just one in the
No,
middle
It's
there.
4.
Because it all dried now. It's not all wet anymore.
Well, 'cause
Right.
No, it was all wet because
'Cause
of
you were
the
trying to-
shout wipe.
yeah, and
I
now
took the
it's-
shout wipe up as soon as I saw it, and I started scrubbing at it, but the oil, it's oil.
She's
I
just
gotta-
got
I
she's
just
got
gotta
a
light this on fire.
greasy archipelago on her hoodie right there. Yikes. All right.
But why do I have to be this way? Do you
What way?
understand?
You're just
Like, why am
you
I
are
this
you are
person?
already because you're already not
hungry.
you're not at your optimum powers because you're under the weather, you're not, so it's that kind of day or week or whatever. You know,
I
if
also
you were
haven't been to-
firing on
haven't-
all cylinders, that probably wouldn't have happened.
I haven't been to therapy in 6 weeks, and I feel like this is about to make me cry. Like, that's how frustrated and tired and exhausted I am, that I'm like, I cannot handle one more thing going wrong.
Well, just let me and Alan be your therapist real quick.
No, you guys don't like that.
Just tell us what's going on.
Like, when I just said the sentence, why am I like this? Why do I have to be this way? It hit too hard. Like, you know what I mean? Where it was like, oh, that's deeper. That came from a place deeper than Italian dressing. And it's frustrating.
And what can you do to work on that?
I don't know, man. Stick to a diet, maybe. Not eat Italian dressing.
When you say this way, what do you mean?
Like this type of, like, I'm accident prone and I don't plan well and I'm not
Well-
prepared for things.
Yeah, but okay. I mean, I'll take that at face value, but you
You know?
couldn't, this particular instance, you couldn't really plan for the
I could have
sandwich to
taken my
squirt.
hoodie off.
You didn't know that
before
you
I
were
ate
eating a
it.
squirter.
I could have taken my hoodie off like, hey, Mir,
Yeah,
you have a tendency
yeah, that would
to
have
spill
yep,
things.
that would have been a really good plan.
So in
Take
the
your shirt off.
future, what can you do to remind yourself of those things?
So you're saying foresight is not your strong suit?
You know how I don't ask enough questions? I just kind of do things and hope it's going to be fine. Or I don't think about it at all. Where I'm
Huh.
like, oh, I'm just going to eat a sandwich. Normal people eat sandwiches all the time.
Well, I bet, you know what, long term, the city's going to beat that out of you.
Probably.
Yep, you're going to start planning and asking questions because you have to.
Yeah, you have to be so much more prepared for anything.
Are there any "Hello, my name is" stickers around there?
I would need 4 of them.
I didn't say how many.
In
Put
the
4 of
middle
them on
my
there.
shirt, not up on the top right. that
People
top
will
right
think
corner.
people think it's your hook.
What if you just cut out where?
The holes are? Just cut
Yeah,
them out?
just cut the oil out.
So that she
And
has a
then-
holy
yeah.
hoodie
And then
on.
you look, it's like a
It's
new
fashion,
style. Yeah,
yeah.
new fashion trend.
So rather than look like she spilled something, she's gonna look like moths got into her laundry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That can be a look. Plenty of people do that.
That's a real Hobson's choice there, isn't it? Well, I don't know what to tell you. You have to go. I'm going to
Yeah.
let you go, Mary. Okay.
Thanks.
Good luck tonight. There's
Thanks.
Mary, who's going off
Hi, Mary. Have
into the
fun.
night there in New York. She's got her show coming up.
Don't spell anything else on your other shirt.
Yeah, don't spell anything else. All right. I think we helped out.
I think so.
I don't know how we did, but I feel good about that. Okay. I've got to take a break. I want to get the last word in.